Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing good and is enjoying the Christmas holidays. I thought I would try and get one more video in before the start of 2021. So I've noticed on the channel that AUTOart tends to be more popular. All the videos that I've had a AUTOart model or doing AUTOart comparisons with the signature models tend to have more views, so I thought I would end the year with a AUTOart signature model, and probably the best one that they've ever made. So on the turntable I've got the AUTOart signature Pagani Zonda Revolution in black and blue carbon fiber. I've done a review on this, so I'll leave a link in the description below. But in today's video I'm going to be explaining why sometimes it's just worth, if you can afford it, to pay a bit more money for an AUTOart model rather than buying a cheaper equivalent model like the Maidstone version, which is this Pagani Zonda C12, the original one. So there's a huge price difference here, but as you would expect, from new, the AUTOart version would be around $250, I would say, $200 to $250. That would be their retail price, but now they are double, if not triple, their base price. Whereas these model cars tend to hover around the $35 to $50-ish zone, and some of them do provide great details and great value for the money, and I'll be sharing some of this model car's details and comparing them over to the more expensive AUTOart model. But first of all, I won't go into too much detail on this model. I have done a review on it before, and I'll leave a link in the description for that. But this is more of a comparison video and review on why sometimes it is just worth, if you can afford it, to buy a more detailed car from a more renowned manufacturer like AUTOart. So first of all, let's summarize the exterior of the model car. Now, most of the people who watch my channel will be very well accustomed to AUTOart models and this model, but the whole exterior of the model car is finished in this lovely carbon fiber pattern in blue and black. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and I know this is probably one of AUTOart's best ever AUTOart signature models, but I think overall this one has to be right up there in my collection anyway. So that is how AUTOart, that is what you get when you do buy an AUTOart signature model car. You get an absolutely flawless exterior finished in this very glossy carbon fiber, and also lots of little details which other manufacturers would tend to leave out, which I absolutely love. So you do get like a rubber windscreen wiper, you get the tow hook at the bottom, you get all the other air intakes and different types of materials used in the whole build process of the overall model car. Whereas if we take a look over to the other Zonda that I've got on my desk, the overall paint application is okay, but again it's nowhere near the terms of AUTOart. It does the job in the display cabinet, and I think it does look quite nice, but then again, if you start having it side by side with the AUTOart models, even from a distance, you will start to notice the lack of details when you're comparing it with the AUTOart models. For example, some of the little details that this model has got, which I do quite like, is you do have quite a nice Pagani badge right in the middle here, finished with the carbon fiber inserts around, which looks pretty much identical to AUTOart's version on the front of the car as well. So you do get little bits from the cheaper model that is the same on the more expensive AUTOart model, which I do quite like. And also the overall look of the car is very good. The front of the model car is very realistic. You've got the typical Pagani front headlights, and also if we take a look at the rear of the car, again, one of my favourite angles from the old Zonda, the Zonda S. You got the quad exhaust pipes, which again is similar off the real car, and you've got the two spoilers as well, which I do really like. And you got this iconic rear, which if we compare to the AUTOart signature version, again there are huge differences, but I think overall you get the overall picture. So again, you have the iconic quad exhaust pipes. You've got this, all of this is full exposed mesh. You can see the exhaust hoses from within the engine bay. Extremely aggressive diffuser with the winglets on either side. Whereas if we look over here, I know this is a road version and that's a track version, but you can see just a huge difference in details. And that's what I mean, sometimes it might just be worth, if you can, to get the more expensive versions, because I think it will serve you better along the line. So in summary then, I think the AUTOart version, it obviously is better, but that wasn't the point of the video. It's just saying sometimes I think people tend to hold back a lot of money when they're buying model cars, and that's totally understandable. But if you enjoy the hobby and you want to get more out of it down the line, then I would recommend buying from more reputable brands like AUTOart for die-cast models, CMC for die-cast models as well, and also potentially BBR. They've also got their new line of die-cast models as well. So I think those main brands, you'll get more of them down the line. I think they potentially have a higher chance of being worth more as well in the future. Like this Zonda R, prices of these are at least 3 or 4 times what AUTOart listed them for new, and that's just due to supply and demand and how detailed this model actually is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Huge shout out and thanks to everyone who subscribed and liking and commenting below, and I will see you guys in the new year with lots more videos to come. And I did a video on what is to be expected next year, so if you want to know the models that I've got coming inbound, please check my latest video on the channel, and you'll see some of the cars that are coming in 2021. And Happy New Year, please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.